me yalon ko nindunda sama kono dorong jiyola tinyaro sembo kawara katu molle kata wo korda ken sangol ta yeke mbaliti fay dulato e mbalito fay korda kono fay fa tep bitun jiyo nyanda filtira silolu menna wo silolu be si fa isaje nin sama keta korda se fa bungol ye fa ay ko modi e kasara bati mandin kolu dun kole ko nimmo be ko male fana nyantale kar jirim fayje bawa fele national disaster management disaster risk reduction ni masa kunda be bulodu na nyobulu ka molu makoy woto ndol fana fawon nyantam fam makoy lale nka balito le menu tan ke fay din kolu kono ngowo tuje katu je man ka faydu lati je mu jibor siloti pour nin sama keta josi silo soto abitani ndamen dola mol ke la korda ken sangolu menu tuje nkaje ke nyama faydu lati nkana je ke nyama faydu lati wo fana mudu lati me yalon ko jobe kala silo soto le pour ka finti ni ngam fam makoy ten ni ala sonda sama kono mo bebe da halal hanni tiñarobe kela bara sembote warla.
You're welcome to the news on GRTS. In the headlines tonight, at a mass meeting in Jabakunda, President Jammeh calls on Gambians to intensify agricultural production to reduce reliance on imported foods. More than 100 women discharged from President Jammeh's fertility treatment 8 days after their induction into the program. The Taliban claimed responsibility for the killing of Ahmad Wali Karzai, brother of Afghan President Ahmad Karzai. And German Chancellor Angela Merkel pledges €1 million to drought victims in Somalia. These stories and much more coming ahead in the news. I am Isa Tudabo. The President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Yahya Jammeh, continues to receive goodwill messages from supporters and well-wishers. The latest comes from one farmer of Fufana, an artist in Birkamaba, who said he has been inspired by the ideas and values cherished by the Gambian leader. Fufana described President Jammeh's Pan-Africanist ideas as the bedrock for African unity and his leadership as one that has injected hope, dignity and strength in the Gambian people. From Birkama West Coast region, members of the Central Hyde Park Society wrote, conveying their gratitude to the President for his gift of tractors to the farming folk across the country. They expressed their strong resolve to continue standing by President Jammeh and commit their energy to ensuring outright victory for him in the forthcoming elections. Officials of the President's Alternative Treatment Program Thursday discharged the 5th batch of women who received treatment for fertility problems 8 days after their induction into the program. The 141 women now join thousands others who benefited from the treatment offered free of charge by President Jammeh. Aissatou Badian Sarr was there and this is his report.
These success stories of the Presidential Infertility Treatment Program and thousands more across the length and breadth of the country ensures the presence of a huge number of women that continue to seek for the free treatment that has defied all odds with its remarkable successes. These 141 patients waiting to be discharged come barely 8 days after their induction into the program. They, as with others before them, hail from across the length and breadth of the country and in some cases beyond the source of the country, after enjoying the rare chance of free herbal treatment from the Gambian leader. As symbolic of previous ceremonies leading to the discharge, the women were once again given the herbal medicine, which, according to officials, the women have been taking since the commencement of the treatment. The women were also taken through the routine do's and don'ts that goes with the final medicine they are to take along for effective treatment. Sapti Usar, a patient, said that she has been married for 16 years without a child, and aside from not being able to bear children, she used to suffer from other complications. But since her induction into the treatment program, these problems have become a thing of the past. She thanked President Jammeh, whom she described as a beacon of hope for all women. Fatih Diouf and Amiso, both married for more than a decade without children, described the President's infertility treatment as the most precious gift he has ever given to women. They both highlighted the free treatment, comfortable accommodation and feeding that goes with the treatment as exceptional. Jefe Badian, who hails from Senegal, also joined the list that could not stop heaping praises on the man whom they say is God sent to women. Jeffe told Grts that she was suffering from many complications that put so much strain on her and have spent colossal amount of money seeking for a cure, but to no avail. But since she took the president's medicine, her health has improved tremendously, giving her hope that the president's antidote could be the cure to her long-term ordeal. Dr. Tamsin Bow is the Director General of the President's Alternative Treatment Program.
This is showing the effectiveness of His Excellency's treatment program. As you could fully recall, the last time we were here, it was the fourth batch. We had by then 83 patients, and today we are having 141 patients. The demand is so high that depending on the request by His Excellency, we bring in that exact number of patients. We have so many patients presently in the awaiting list, so they should exercise patience and know that they'll all be treated.
Dr. Mbow also expressed his optimism for the treatment program, which has defied all odds.
Really, to be quite honest, very satisfied with the results so far, because some of them, they came in with amenorrhea and with other gynecological problems. And during the course of the treatment, most of them have started seeing their periods, which is good news. So we are very content with what we are seeing, both their physical, mental, and clinical appearances.
Cognizant of the remarkable achievements the President's infertility treatment has registered earlier on and the positive changes patients explained after taking the antidote, officials are once again hopeful that the latest batch to benefit from the treatment will not be an exception. Aissatou Badian Sarr, GRTS.
Meanwhile, President Jammeh has reiterated the need for young people to go back to the land and fight against hunger. The Gambian leader made these remarks in Jabakunda, North Bank region, where the first meeting of his 2011 dialogue with the people tour was held. Abdunjai is with the presidential entourage, and he now reports that thousands were at hand to receive President Jammeh in the region.
The tour is a constitutional dictate and has been sustained and honored by the administration of the Second Republic. It got off to a spectacular start late Monday afternoon with an unequal escort by the Gambian Navy and the fisher folks across the waters that separate the island capital from the North Bank town of Barra. It was a display of progress through years of sustained support for the President of the Republic and all that he stands for. In Barra, thousands had already converged at the ferry terminal to give His Excellency a befitting welcome. They comprise authorities of the regional administration, APRC militants, school children, and in their midst were elders and scholars from the region who had been engulfed entirely beneath the voices of silent supplication. This is not the only tradition the Gambian leader has been assured of, but so was their unflinching political allegiance to the APRC. The President was, however, quick to clarify that he is not touring the country for political reasons. Addressing the multitude in Jabakunda, the Gambian leader said there exist no genuine reasons why he should lobby for votes from Gambians who have been the target of his government's life-changing projects. He instead take up a familiar issue on farming, reiterating the need for more aggressive production against the backdrop of rising food prices, and above all, unpredictability in the global market. President Jammeh told the youth of Jabakunda that farming is a noble enterprise and remains the only assured approach against hunger. He urged them to get into less labor-intensive agriculture through the cultivation of early matured varieties like Cindy and beans, whose market prices said have continued to skyrocket. He openly decried the loss of our norms and culture, especially with regards to cooking. The dependence on importation of low food quality, secondary to what is being consumed from the primary source, the Gambian leader said is solely responsible for the strange abnormal diseases affecting us. Politics was entirely unavoidable, especially at the present political climate. Even whereas he deliberately omits the topic, others in the top party and most of the local speakers cruise on it with the same deliberate attempt to invigorate political minds towards the upcoming elections. The Lord Mayor of the KMC, who is also the APRC national mobilizer, urged the people of North Bank region to maintain their political domination, while Governor Edward Sekan assured him of all for Jammeh and Jammeh for all votes. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Modu Tangara, on the other hand, talked expansively on the timely fulfillment of all the promises President Jammeh has made to people of the region, including the constant supply of potable drinking water. The Minister of Fisheries, Water Resources and National Assembly Matters, Lamin Kababajo, draws attention to what he called a